Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. I'm your host, B, and today we got Corey talking stuff about Trump and the whole deportation and getting them immigrants out of here. Let's hear what he got to say, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
What Trump said he's going to do as soon as he's in office, as far as it goes with the deportation of people that are here.
You know what? I would say that's a tough one.
It is. It's
a tough one because, you know, some of these people that come from, that are refugees that come from countries where they have, you know, dictators and genocide and shit, you know, going on. I would say it's our right to embrace these people.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But if they're here stealing labor, if they're here undercutting the cost of labor, if they're here offsetting the balance of the system as far as like, I'll give you an example. It's a lot of brothers that owe child support. It's a lot of brothers that owe the government money because their baby mothers have utilized public services. But when you deal with illegal immigrants, undocumented people who are here, their wives and their girlfriends could take their babies to the hospital, get food stamps, and never have to suffer the repercussions of child support and have to pay the system back what they've taken from it. So from that perspective, I don't think it's American for us to be responsible for what's done with our children, but people from immigrants from other countries don't have those responsibilities. And so I think that's fucked up. It's unfair. It's unjust because niggas have been arrested. Tyrese was just arrested for child support.
He ain't lying.
There are people who can't leave the country, people who can't fly, people who can't get jobs because of child support. And we got to sit here and play this bullshit ass game like it's un-American to want people to go back here if they're not citizens. And I think it's fucked up, and I think it's not right. And I think this is one of the things that niggas need to be fighting for. There are kids, there are immigrant families that have 3-4 kids that all have Medi-Cal, all have medical insurances, kids have braces, kids get to go to public schools. These are all the things that we pay for out of our pockets with taxation or whatever way. Even when they go to prison, they get sent. They shouldn't even be allowed to go to our jails. They should be sent back to prison where they from. So.
Well, that's what they was talking about doing when the brother Tory Lanez got drama.
Yeah.
They was talking about deporting him.
They did.
Yeah. I mean, Canada's a cakewalk.
They did. They sent him back to Canada. He's serving up there.
Oh, that's cold. That's what I'm saying. See, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And my people in Chicago, Illinois, they got videos of this, are floored by how a whole generation of immigrants have come to Chicago and been given financial everything.
They ship them there too. You know that, right? They've shipped. It was awful what they did.
I have to say this. Like, I don't really get into politics like this.
I don't either. Yeah, I know.
But I'm saying, like, my friend Sam was on the list for Section 8 because there are people who can use Section 8 where they can afford their rent.
Sure.
Sam say, man, I was down to number 20-something on the list. Now I'm 2,000-something back. And the point I'm trying to make with this is I don't even know this was happening until my people from Chicago told me that they moved people in and said, fuck niggas again. This is what happened. I'm abbreviating things.
Right.
My people in Chicago told me they moved in a whole bunch of people not from this country and told the black people,
yeah,
go to hell, get lost. They said they had one dude had a sign up talking about black people are being racist to the El Salvadorians that are in town. Just starting a war.
It's impossible for a non-white person to be racist, man. What are you talking about? Somebody in there said, I'm not fighting for that. Look, if child support was on the backs of women, y'all would be fighting for it. But since it's niggas that get hit with this more, y'all don't give a fuck. You like make a way, but that shit, it just ain't fair, man. My cousin was fucking 21 years old on 50, 60 grand in child support.
Oof.
That nigga had a baby when he was in 10th grade. That nigga used to have to ask his mama for money to pay child support.
That's crazy.
And everybody was.
It's a broken system.
But you telling me you can afford to give all these benefits to non-American citizens and they don't have to pay it back?
No, this is what I noticed. Like, this is what I'm saying, Craig, to add on to your point. I get it when people say Democrats take black people vote for granted. They don't even have to show and prove.
Right.
They don't have to do nothing and they get the black vote. They got the black vote in this past election. Most of the black men voted for Kamala. Most of the black women voted for Kamala. But I am here to tell you, I don't even vote. But in this next election, if this man do what he said he gonna do, I might register to vote.
Hey, why not?
Because let me tell you something.
No, you will not.
This man said he about to shut abortion down nationwide.
That's gonna be.
This is what he said now. Now, we don't know if this gonna happen because politicians say all kind of stuff.
It's already there. Like, it's pretty much already
You
there.
can go to the abortion clinic out here in California, D. I know.
Okay.
If they get rid of
But
abortion,
watch, it's close, dude. Watch.
they
it's
get rid
close.
of abortion. The NBA,
You don't need a clinic to have an abortion anyway. Corey, Holcomb5150show.com if you need some help. But I'm saying, like, there are some things this man is saying that I think will help this nation. Do I think Donald Trump is a man who is about to make things good for the people that built this nation?
No.
I don't think he's going to do that. But what I'm saying is, all us who live here in the United States can benefit from some of the things that he says he's going to do. I know the Democrats, I'm just saying, I'm not with a party, but I'm saying I knew when the old man who couldn't proceed any further, so he used the black woman that he allowed to run with. When she stepped up, I knew it was over.
But look at what it shows black people, Corey. Everybody voted the other way and he still won. So what kind of power do you niggas really have?
But that's an amazing question. Even if you all got together and did it, they made it, you'll never do it again like it happened with Obama.
We're only 13% of the population. So if every nigga voted the same way, it don't really matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah. So
the twerking didn't work.
Yeah.
The cake ass niggas that you had telling people, if you don't vote, something wrong with you. Man, I can't respect you if you telling me what to do. Listen, I am a productive citizen in society. I ain't out there knocking nobody upside the head. I ain't out there doing nothing to rob nobody. It's all free will. It's all free will when it comes to me. And sometimes I have to fire people because they won't quit, but I know they're not happy with me. That's how I move. I have fired people. I'm talking about girls I deal with. I'm talking about people who have been close to me. I'm talking about the 5150 show too. I have gotten rid of people that I know don't like me.
Me
you don't
too.
like me? Right, have you?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of motherfuckers used to be around me, can't stand me. So,
Can't stand my black
Now,
ass.
look what happened. Why? Because your affiliation.
no, it ain't got nothing to do with Corey. It's because they thought what I earned was theirs.
Oh, and you're a camp.
Yeah.
They wanted to be your bitch but not claim it.
Man, that's some wild shit, man. But it's the truth. So it's like, it just happens. It just comes with the territory, man. Some motherfuckers just gonna hate you, man, because they don't.
Some motherfuckers watch you shine and can't stand it, but think you can't see it and feel it. That's what's amazing.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I feel you. You don't like that I just did something.
It's mad.
You really mad because you want to be me. You do everything I do to try to be me, but it still ain't work because, goddammit, your groceries on layaway. So I'm talking about this Trump shit. I'm not one who is a voter, but if something is actually happening to move the needle towards this country being a better place. Now, like I said, Trump says a lot.
Well, that's what they all do.
But if
when they run.
But some of the stuff he said is some bold shit.
Of course. course.
Them motherfuckers ain't saying no bullshit like that.
Right.
What did the Democrats say that they finna do? First of all, I think the bitch said she flat out ain't finna. This ain't about black people. Am I right? I know that's what Obama said. And then he came on there talking about black men. Get your. I go put your ass, boy. We know who you are now. You part of the reason the black vote ain't strong like it was. Because when you ran for president that first time, everybody voted for you. Almost everybody voted for you. And you turned out to be a boy for your boss.
I did it for me. But I'm a man, goddammit. I ain't no motherfucking bootlegging trustee.
And that's sad. Because now ain't nobody going for it. You had old girl this last. Everybody get out and vote. We about to do something. People was like, bitch, get your cake ass out of here. You ain't gonna do shit. You fake as fuck.
Definitely what
I'm not for no candidate. But if there's a candidate that does what he says he's gonna do for the people, he might get me to go out there and vote for him. Because I really feel like politics is a cold game.
We'll see what happens, I guess, all these next 4 years. But I do know that one of the policies that he was promoting and he spoke a lot about, I feel could get worse, and it was already bad, is he wants to grant immunity for police officers. So they were already getting away with a lot,
You finna start busting back.
So knowing that, yeah, you're gonna have to.
It's gonna be a cold world out here with that. People gonna start busting back. We ain't finna lay down. All them raggedy ass bitches talking about, if something happened to you, we not gonna feel sorry for you. We glad you said that. We know who you are now. Your stamp in the world has been, bow. There you go. We know who you are.
Just show
but
yourself.
I'm saying like police officers trying to kill people. I'm telling you, it's about this world is about to change.
About to go down.
Not change like, in my opinion, cowardly men talk about. Oh, we're going. Shut up. Stand on something. You might have to leave this place. You might have to leave this place. You might have to do something where you got to get up out of here on the Audi 5000 side of the game. That's old school. Like
It is. Wow. Whoa.
But I'm trying to speak in code. The thing don't know nothing about that.
Of course.
Might have to leave, go hit skin somewhere
Siri
else.
right now going, Audi 5000. Oh, that's a car.
Stop.
That's all this is. We speaking in code. You dig what I'm saying? We might need to be up out this motherfucker. And I'm telling you something, man, even though your roots here, your family here, your people buried here, I'm telling you, we might need to be up. Yeah. Because we can't lay back and let somebody pull it.
You going back to Africa? You going to do that one?
I don't know where I'm going to be. But I just pray to God I don't have no drama. I pray to God no drama happens where my people raise up and we up against a superpower. I pray to God we find our way through it all.
God, if you listen, hell!
Because we are in danger. I'm not promoting nobody, but I am saying if somebody does something to move the needle in this country to help us, because let me tell you something. I don't care how much money you get. You don't own a house. You don't own a house out here in California. They don't give you land no more. They let you pay a lot of money to be in it, but to keep it, you still got to pay rent. I think that's crazy. If I give you motherfucking $5 million for a house, I still got to pay on the house?
Hell yeah.
Well,
what is that?
Well, Mexico passed a law.
What they say, D?
If your parents are Mexican, you can buy land over there. If you're a Mexican American. If you're born here, yeah.
So if you're not from Mexico, you can't buy land in Mexico?
No.
But if you're Mexican American, if you're Chicano like myself, if your parents,
I think that is righteous.
It is right, and that was a great thing that they did.
Well,
they
who
said
wants
if
to
your
go
parents,
to Mexico?
A lot of people go to Mexico.
Cool. Are you kidding me? I'm going to show you a couple things. Let me tell you.
On the border towns and the beach
No,
towns.
it ain't.
Maybe.
It ain't what you think.
What about where the donkeys this shit is at? What about that part of Mexico?
Those are the best
El Banco.
Those are the best.
Everybody want to be on the
Greg.
beach, Rosarito, but what about?
Senor, would you like me to sing for you?
All right, so to me, this one is a little bit more for the woke folks. So for me, get them out of here. I don't care. Deport them, let them stay, let them get SNAP, EBT, whatever stipends they're going to give them. I don't care either way because I don't vote. I didn't vote. So for me, I just kind of feel like from what I can see about America and its history, they let some people come over here, milk the system. Then other people come over here, it's a problem. Ain't nobody got no love for us. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing for us. So if these people come over and they leech off America, oh well. I don't care. I don't really see how it affect me. And I hope that don't sound ignorant, but I just don't care about what some immigrants from another country are doing over here in America. I still have my job, my house, all of that. So for me, I just really don't care because I feel like nobody got no love for us in the black community. Ain't nobody trying to give us no money, no reparations. I remember when I was a kid, I used to hear people talking about 40 acres and a mule. We ain't never getting none of that. I don't care if these people tearing America up. I don't care if they bringing down America's value standards because America, at the end of the day, they put the money where they want. They can print money all day to send to Ukraine. They can print money to give the FBI and them different agencies unlimited budgets. So some immigrants coming over here, I am a little jealous that they be giving them money and they don't give us no money. But other than that, whatever. And I'm one of them people who I'm out of the country right now, and I'm gonna be out of the country for a little while. I don't have a problem with leaving the country. So, I just view it very differently. But everything in America is broken. So just to speak on this one topic, everything is broken. Everything is a mess. And I'm one of the people, I will never forgive America for what it did to our ancestors. I don't care how long they tell us it's been. I don't care what happens with another ethnic group and they want me to forget about what happened to my people until we get our retribution, until we get back everything that was stolen from us, taken from us, the blood and sweat and tears from our ancestors. I don't care what happens here and what happens in America. I don't care. It is a cold world as far as the police and Trump giving them more qualified immunity or whatever, how he want to back the blue. Even more reason why the conversation went into possibly leaving America. You cannot be scared to leave America. And I know it's difficult. It ain't as easy for some people as it was for me and my family, but you'll learn that when you leave the country, there's a different way of living. There's a different system. The government is different. And you will go to somewhere like Africa and you'll be governed, pretty much self-governed. But the laws is by people who look like you. The police look like you. The police don't even have guns. Only the military have guns. Nobody's bothering you, harassing you. The color of your skin is irrelevant. The fact that you're a foreigner reigns more supreme than the color of your skin. So while everybody going to Jamaica and going to Dubai and stuff like that, you need to be visiting some of these African black countries just in case something do jump off. You can have somewhere else that you're familiar with in case you want to go and get away from America, because we all know America is racist. That's why people be so in their feelings about things that happen over there, but just sit back complaining ain't really gonna do nothing. Get your passport, your visa, get your flight, get your money right, and bust up. The whole property tax thing. I've owned houses before, and he right. You could pay cash for your house like we did, and you still got to pay them property taxes. And I know in Detroit, Wayne County, if you don't pay them for 3 years, now your house up for foreclosure, which is baffling because you paid for the house, but they can take your house because you don't own the land underneath that the house sit on. Like, it's just crazy and sinister how they try to manipulate the citizens to go along on the hamster wheel and be sheep to keep the country afloat. So, for me, I've lived long enough in America to realize that it's other places. It ain't gonna be the same by no means, but there is other places. People in Africa are not running around in their drawers chasing lions and leopards like the world wants you to think. It's civilized. It's way more safer because ain't nobody got no guns. The police don't. The citizens don't. So, that alone, when you leave and come to these countries in Africa, they don't have guns like that. And certain countries are not as safe as others, but ain't been no civil war in Ghana. So you could come to Ghana, and I know it's black people in Tanzania and Kenya who making videos on YouTube talk about it. We need to get off of the white man's jock. We don't need them. Our ancestors taught them how to build up a civilization and how to bathe, and we worried about what they doing with some other people. We need to be worried about having our own segregation and building our stuff up. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave the video here because I know that people don't really want to hear too much black empowerment, militant type of talk, whatever, separating from these people. But as far as the topic at hand, deport them, let them stay, let them do what they're gonna do. People want to sit up and talk about how hard Mexicans work. So why y'all mad that they here now? That they letting more of them in? Let them stay. Somebody got to cut y'all grass, right? But now everybody got an attitude about them being there, and that's a big ticket item. If Trump gonna get rid of them, get rid of them. If they gonna let them stay, let them stay. What difference do it make to you? You still watching your sports. You still buying your Jordans. They ain't stopped you from doing none of the nigga shit that our people like to do. So y'all, black people have selective outrage, and it's comical. Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all got to say about the topic. Till the next time, I will catch y'all on the next episode. Peace out.